Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. Greetings, one and all. How you doing, family? How you doing? Your brother King Simon is in the building today. If you can hear me now, put the number 1 in the chat. If you can hear me now, put the number 1 in the chat. If you can hear me now, put the number 1 in the chat. Where are you hailing from? Oh yeah, we're gonna have a beautiful time. I got time today, so we are taking circulations and donations for this one. Oh yeah, we are taking circulations and donations for this one, because the more you circulate and donate, that's when it comes back to you reciprocally. That's right. But we got to take care of some business right now. Got to take care of some business. Of course, the Cash App and the Cash App and the PayPal is what we're using. Remember, Super Chat. Sorry to say that they take out so much out of the Super Chat, but I do respect people that send Super Chat. But I'd rather the PayPal and the Cash App, and it's in the chat right now. The links are in the direct chat. $10.10 and up. That's where we're going with it, right? $10.10 and up. We're dealing with cycles today. Make every cycle in your life count. This is the gift that keeps on giving if you understand your cycle. Let me say that again. Make every cycle in your life count. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I'm telling you, it has given to me. It has showed me my ups, my downs, my ins, my outs, but it is the gift that keeps on giving. I am such a testimony of this. I am such a testimony of this, and I want you to realize that no matter whether you believe it or not, and how you do it, whether you believe it or not, numbers work behind the scenes, whether you believe in them or not. I'm going to let y'all know that from the rip. Numbers work behind the scenes, whether you believe them or not. You got to remember all of the great scientists that studied amongst the great temples, have passed down this tradition of understanding that the universe is a grand mathematical book. And when you are attached to this grand mathematical book, you can use your own numerals, your own mathematics to give yourself guidance, to guide other people. And that is the premise of the Numerovator, which is here on this planet as Brother King Simon. And that's what I come to do from all over my heart. But I, because we're here in this realm, we got to take care of business. And I understand a lot of people don't want to circulate. And I understand, but because we're here in this realm, we have to always be willing to circulate. And what happens is when you circulate, it helps to motivate you and it helps to motivate others. And I realized I realized this as I was going over, that people cherish things that they pay for more than when they get it for free. And I know many of you, and if y'all have realized this in your life, hey, put the number 1 in the chat, that people cherish things when they pay for it. And when they spend and circulate their money for it, than they do when they get it for free. I've noticed that, and it has not changed even till now. It has not changed. It has not changed even until now. It has not changed. People cherish things more when they are paying for it, or had to circulate something, or give cowrie shells, or do some type of exchange, or give some cows and some beef, or some pigs and some goats, whatever means of money in exchange that y'all had and that we had in our ancient history. It's real. It's real. I hope everybody's doing well out there. That's one thing, like I said, that's one thing I've realized throughout my life, that it is what it is. That's one thing. And I understand, there's certain things, certain books I keep protected because I spent a lot of money on my books. And I told my own children, if they are not going to keep my books after I transition from here, please give it to a reputable melanated institution or school or library, like the Schomburg's library, whatever. Give my books to them. At least they will make use of it because they understand the importance of it. That's what they realize. The importance of it. So big up to everybody on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on I'm not broadcasting on Facebook today, only on Instagram and on my YouTube channel, my YouTube channels. King Simon Presents, Only Quality People, and also the Numerovation Nation. I'm also broadcasting on that particular channel also. The Numerovation Nation is more focused on numerovation. You won't see any interviews really on that station unless it's interviews geared towards metaphysics or numerology or astrology or whatever. Okay, so today is one of those days. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days. Just one of those days. And I'm going to have some fun with y'all today. It's just one of those days. I see people are in the chat. People are excited. Billy gifted me with a ticket. That's good. That's good. I'm going to be gifting. I'm going to be gifting some people with tickets also. All right. So Billy's gifting tickets. So he sent it to me too. So I'm supposed to be gifting some people with a ticket also. But I got things for y'all to do to get the tickets that I have. But if you do purchase a ticket, if you do, like they said, if you do purchase a ticket, you get one ticket for free to the conference. Because Billy texted me the other day. Hold on one second. I know he texted me the other day. And he told me that have everyone complete this free entry and awards to the conference. Okay, bet. So let me copy and paste that and put it in the chat also. Let me put that in the chat also. So I'm gonna give y'all a link, or what I want you to do. This one is going to be a little easier. This and it's going to be a purchase. You got to purchase something to get these tickets, because I'm not playing with y'all. Billy can give away his tickets. Those are his tickets. But I want you to purchase something. And I'm not going to put up the $88 book this time. This time I want you to purchase a children's book. I want you to go to my website and purchase. Go to my channel. If you can make it to the award show, if you can make it to the award show, fine. If you can't make it to the award show, I understand also. But what I'm going to do, I want you to purchase my children's book, and it's only $10.99. If you purchase one or two of the books, and you could text me the receipt that you have purchased the children's book. If you can text me the receipt and say that you have purchased the children's book, and I will give you a pair of tickets to go to the award show. Well, it would be a get one ticket, get another one. You'll get another one for free. All right, but you just have to you have to fill out the form. Once you text me, I'll text you the form. But my text information, you have to text me the receipt that you bought my new book, my new children's book for your niece, your nephew, whoever it is. This is my new children's book. Right now, I want to see how many people is going to text me a receipt that they would. And matter of fact, let me put the direct Amazon link up in here. Let me put the direct Amazon link so y'all don't have no mother flipping excuses. This is the direct Amazon. It's only $10.99, and if all you have to do is spend $10.99 just to get a pair of tickets, 2 tickets, because it's 1 ticket for the awards, and you get another one. You get another ticket, I believe, for the thing once I send you the form. Okay, so hold on one second. If you can make it to Miami, So those that are Instagram, the only way you're going to see the link is through my YouTube channel right there. That's the children's book. Or you can go to my Linktree on Instagram. You can go to my Linktree in the profile above, and my book is right there on the top of the tier. So if you purchase the book and then text me at 347-496 the receipt that you purchased the book, paid in full, not in the cart. Don't put it in the cart and try to take a picture. I want to see that you have it in your order, that it is coming to you. You have ordered it. I will send you the form to fill out to get the tickets to come on out to the award show. If you can make it to Miami, don't do it if you can't make it to Miami, because you got to have your real name on this. You can't do it for somebody in Miami, because you have to put your real name in this jot form, because they're in a union building. It's a union building, and union buildings require a lot of IDs sometimes. But I'm glad this one just requires your basic IDs. But if you get my book right now, here's the link. It's in the chat right now. It's in the chat right now. Get the link, direct link to the book. And it's a very good book for children, young people between the age of 4 and 10, even to 12 or 13 years of age. But between 4 or 10, because it is a book that has imagery that shows you the dynamics between we tell the story. Let us tell the story. Let us tell our own story. We're the first to come up with musicology, to put the rhythm in our soul and make us rock steady. That is the truth, that we are the first to come up with musicology. They had to study us. So take the time out if you are able to, and again, text me the receipt, and I got you. I got you a pair of tickets to go and to the Conscious Awards family, to go to the Conscious Awards. I got a pair of tickets for you right now. If you could text me the receipt, any amount, any amount. Once I send that job form to you, once you text me the receipt that you bought my book, I got you. If you can make it to Miami, don't do it if you can't make it to Miami. Don't do it. Matter of fact, if you do have a friend in Miami that can go and wants to go, yeah, you can put their name in it. Yes, you can, because they got to fill out a form anyway. So yes, you could probably just buy the book and send it to a friend, gift it to a friend. They'll get to meet Michael Beckworth and some other special guests. Dr. B is going to be there, myself, Brother Rich, Billy Carson, Elizabeth, Nikki, all of them. Antonia are going to be there. Roderick is going to be there. Roderick Martin, man, he's going to be there. All of us going to be there for the award show. So if you purchase one of my books right now, or 2 of my books, whatever you want to purchase, and send me the receipt. Text me the receipt. What's my text number? Let me put that on the screen right now. Here's my text number, 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. That is my text number. Not my call-in number. That's my text number. My call-in number is different. This is my text number. So if you purchase the book, Let We Tell the Story, children's book, I will send you the jot forms for you to fill out so you can get into the Miami event on August the 3rd and the August the 4th, the conference and the award show. So we're trying to be reasonable here. We're trying to be reasonable. My book is only $10.99. If you didn't win it on Billy Carson's show and he was giving it away, he probably asked the questions or whatever he did. You know, I didn't even watch that segment. But hey, you want to be a part of it? We can do this. We can do this. All right. Okay. Let me stretch. What I am about to present to you, my family. And I just want to remind everybody that tonight, myself and Carrie Ann Ingram will be interviewing Professor James Smalls tonight. Great Professor James Smalls will be with us tonight. Tonight. You know what I'm saying? Tonight. Sending healing energy to Kenya. Professor James Smalls will be on tonight with us. Just ordered. Make sure you text me. If you just ordered, make sure you text me so I can send you and text me the receipt. So I can send you, mistress. So I can send you, if you did order, text me the receipt. Take a snapshot of the receipt, send it to me, and I will send you the form to fill out so you can be in the building at the will call desk. All right, mistress, we'll be happy to see you and meet you if you did pay for that. And hey, anybody who wants to pay for the ticket, want to get the ticket to the award show, please, by all means. I might see if I can have some more tonight. Okay, Okay, so tonight I'm interviewing Professor James Smalls. This coming Sunday, we have Dr. B at 11:11 a.m. And then we have Brother Asir, the Duke of Tears, at 9:09 p.m. So I got a double header on Sunday. Dr. B, Asir, the Duke of Tears, and both of them will be at the Gathering of the Masters show. All right, that's going to be historic in making. It's been 20 years, 20 some odd years, 24 years since the last Gathering of the Masters in Atlanta. And Brother Rich is bringing the fire. I'm going to be the MC. So we're going to bring the fire together. We're going to bring this fire together. Okay, my friends, we're going to bring this fire together. Yes, I'm serious. I'm so serious. I'm serious. I'm very serious. All right, so we're going to bring this fire together at the Gathering of the Masters, Gathering of the Indigenous, Moorish, Esoteric, Kemetic, Spiritual Masters, Melanated Masters. Don't call me now. Let me teach my lesson first. Let me break it down first. And remember, you can circulate. The donation buttons are in the chat. Circulate, Cash App, PayPal is up and running. Yes. If you want brief guidance and advice, please circulate a minimum donation of $10.10 and $11.11 and up via PayPal, paypal.me/King Simon or Cash App. That's for PayPal is mostly for people that's outside of the United States because that's what y'all use. Cash App is more for the America use throughout the Americas. It is what it is. All right. So, as soon as you text me, my dear, I will send you the form to fill out to be at the award show. Okay. He gave away 20 tickets through the text community. Their new podcast. Okay. Great. I'm glad he did it, man. Well, it's his tickets. You know, he just gave me a few tickets. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's his tickets. He can do what he wants. So he just gave me a few tickets. So, you know, I got to do what I got to do to make sure these tickets flow. You know what I'm saying? Those who want to come with me. And you can bring your child with you. As long as they're not unruly and crazy, you can bring your child with you. As long as they're not unruly and out of order. That's all I'm going to say right there. As long as they're not unruly and out of order, we good. We good. If they could be dressed up and at the award show and be, one thing about us as the elders that are respectable judges. I do not call myself a mentor. I am a respectable judgna. That's an Ethiopian name for respectable guide and teacher and warrior. Mentor it goes back into Greece with, every time the mentor, you can study the story about Ulysses and mentor and all of that. There's a story, there's a history, there's a mythology behind that, where in order for the mentor to actually give knowledge to the boy, he had to have sex with him. So I'm not doing that. I'm not into that. So I stopped saying mentor. When I learned the history of the word mentor, I stopped saying mentor. Let me say that again. When I learned the history of the word mentor, I stopped saying mentor. Thanks to Baba Baruti, who I'm going to work on having on my show again. Thanks to Baba Baruti and Sister Mother Ya, and Dr. Africa, Dr. Phil Valentine. I don't like to use that word mentor. You won't catch me using that. Jedzna is the word. Somebody said, don't bring Bebe's kids. You damn right, don't bring no Bebe's kids. He'll be throwing his milk on Dr. B and trying to put locks back on Michael Beckwith. That's Bebe's kids right there. Michael Beckwith took off his locks long time ago, shed his wool. Bebe's kids were trying to throw milk on Dr. B and say, be a doctor to that, sir, and try to put locks back on Michael Beckwith's head. That's what Bebe kids would do. That's crazy. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. All right. On this note, let's keep it moving now. The topic for today, my dear brothers and sisters, on IG and also on YouTube. The topic for today is make every cycle in your life count. I think this is very important. And as I go to the board with this, and I got to big up my brother Star. Star last night, I was on the Star Report yesterday. We was talking about, did the Chinese help make reggae music? They assisted alongside, because they own the publishing companies, they own the this, they own that, but they did not create the soul of reggae. No. But they did help, and due to them, reggae has become such a bigger thing now. But big up to all VP Records, big up to the Lee family, the Chin family, all of the families that contributed from China, the Chinese Jamaicans. Let's big them up and show them respect. So yes, I was on Star Report yesterday having a good time. Somebody said I miss his locks sometimes, though. Hey, sometimes you got to shed your wool. Sometimes you got to shed your wool, like the late great Gregory Isaac told me that at an interview. You got to shed your wolves. Sometimes you got to do that. So what do I mean by cycles? Cycles of life. Now, when it comes to the study of numerology, a little different from astrology, but they are connected. They're the brothers and sisters of this thing, because you still need numbers to find out your astrology chart in certain respects. Some people, like Raku, he could point out, if you tell him your first injury, he can break it all down from there. Then he'll tell you more than likely you're born under this, that, bop, 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 and run it down. But Raku always break down the mathematical nuances behind astrology. When you see him on the board doing this thing and talking about degrees and all that kind of stuff, that's numbers. It's mathematics. Cardology deals with numbers. I Ching deals with numbers. Numbers is the foundation. So when I look at the word cycle, notice there's a lot of threes in this word. A lot of threes. So it is a number of expansion and expression on how you use. When you have a lot of threes showing up, 1, 2, 3 in the Pythagorean system and 1, 2, 3 in the Chaldean system, you find that there is a difference. There is a difference in both systems, because when you do the calculations of what I just put on the board, when you add that 3 plus 7 plus that 33 plus the 5, that equals 21, which again comes with the 3. And when you recognize your cycle and it adds up to a number 23, the cycle of the number 21, 21 is the number of initiation, the test of your determination. So within your cycle, you have to be initiated to the next level of your cycle, because each cycle is here to take you to another level, to carry you up another notch so you can spiral up. And it could go the reverse. You could be spiraling down. All of it is connected to the math. All of it is connected to. But when I look at the Chaldean system, which is the oldest of the system, when you add it all together, it adds up to a number 15. Let me make sure that's right. That's 4 plus 8 plus 5 plus, it equals 15. 15 in tarot. In my book, in Numerovation for Mental Stability, I talk about the number 15, and number 15 in the tarot deck is the number of the devil. The word devil spelled backwards is lived. It depicts a man and woman chained through the wrong use of the magician's magic wand. And now they are shackled to their own erections of the lower force. But due to its healing and balanced expression of the number 15, which ultimately adds up to the number 6, the higher forces will prevail. So if this is a battle between the two forces and the lower forces, and if there's a battle going on in the cycle that we're in, and every cycle that you go through could be a battle of the higher spiritual and the lower physical, and vice versa, going at each other, where you need to bring balance at the end of the day, because the number 6 is a number of balance and equilibrium, truth, justice, reciprocity, and healing. So once you understand that your cycles in life, everything that you've noticed since we've been on this planet, all of us came from somewhere, some energetic space, some veil beyond this, some infinite energetic veil beyond this physical realm. All of us came from there. But when we come here for the lessons and to go through the cycles, because even the earth is going through a cycle. The moon is going through a cycle. The sun goes through a cycle. All the planets in this particular universe go through a cycle. So if the great ones and the great scientists from old, going back to the Dogons, going back to Kemet, going back to India, going back to different parts of America, the Amexem, understand that the great grand book of mathematics deal with cycles, then we have to pay attention to the cycle and use the cycles appropriately so we can get the best results of the cycle. And the hidden number between the 3 and the 6 in the word cycle is the number 9, because 3 plus 6 equals 9. So what do we get now? We get the Nikola Tesla number, the 369 energy now. Because most numerologists are not going to add up the Chaldean system after you get the results of the Pythagorean system, and after you get the results of the Chaldean system. They're not going to do that. But me, as the numerovator, have to see it. I see it, so I'm going to do it. My spirit is saying, do it. And some numerologists will say, you can't do that. I remember somebody tried to come on my live. You can't do that. You can't do that. I beg your pardon. I can't what? I am the original man, the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. I can do whatever I want to within positive perspective. So if I see 3 in the Chaldean system, which is a deeper and older spiritual system that comes from melanated people, and I see 6 in that simple system, and I see 3 in that system. If Pythagoras went and got the information from them, if I put the two together when I decide to add the results of both of them and I see something else, I see what I need to see now. I see the dimensions of the 3, 6, and 9. And when you read books like this, what this book, Tanya Gabriel, says about the 3, 6, and 9, what she says about it. Let me go to what she says about the 3, 6, and 9. She said 3, 6, and 9 is the creation triad. Numbers 3, 6, and 9 forms the triad of creation. Those people who have one or more of these numbers, these 3 creation numbers, are by nature compassionate, loving, emotionally engaged, highly creative, nurturing, enthusiastic, social, and have a great need to be of service in order to uplift others. So even with the word cycle, it's about service in your cycle. It's about elevating in your cycle, but in your elevation, you have to be reciprocal of your energy through your expression, through your balance, and through your willingness to rise to the highest form of who you are in every cycle that you're going. Whether it's from 0 to 1, 0 to 9, you have to be willing to grow and be better and expand. Be better and expand. So the 3, 6, 9 is the creation triad. The 2, 4, and 8. The 2, 4, and 8 is the manifestation triad. And the 1, 5, and 7 is the mind triad. I'm not teaching on this right now. I'm teaching on this. But these cycles, these numbers run through your chart just like these numbers run through all of our charts, period. If you understand what I'm saying, put a number 1. Put a number 1 in the chart. If you understand what I'm saying, put a number 1 in the chat. You're on a roll, Lucy. What's up, Lucy? Yes, it's so important to recognize cycles. And I'm not telling people, this is what I'm not trying to tell you. See, what these people do, that's why I tell people all the time to be very careful of the movies, the media, and music. Because you're supposed to be able to use them for a positive perspective, but a lot of people are using it in the negative perspective. You're supposed to be able to use it for a positive perspective when there's a lot of people using it for the negative perspective. I'm trying to show all of you from my perspective, because this is the numerovational perspective. I'm trying to show you and relate to you the downloads and uploads that I'm receiving. Is that cycle of life for you, your children, your mama, your daddy are so important. And I don't want you to be like the movie 23 with Jim Carrey or the movie Knowing with Nicolas Cage, where they get totally extreme and scary with it, because it can go down that road if that's what you're attracting into your life, because all of these numbers, 0 all the way to 9, has a law of attraction connected to it. That's why some of you might say 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9. Some of y'all might see those numbers pop up, because there's something innately connected to you and that number that may have pulled you towards even seeing that numbers. And that's why one of my systems is called the BAT system. Beyond the numbers, around the numbers, the trajectory of the numbers, and hearing the numbers. Because in order for you to turn and you see 1, 1, 1 or 2, 2, 2, something in your innate spirit says, turn and look and see that. So you're hearing it intuitively to go and look at that number. And if you see that number regularly, then it's alerting you on what you need to do, whether on a high level or what you need to stop doing on a low level. Because when angel numbers show up, it is a warning sometimes, but it also can be a healing reminder for you to stay on the right path, for you to keep on moving and do what you got to do. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not here to fearmonger you when you see 111 222 333, but I'm showing you that there's a duality, that the devil and the angel are still working together. It's just upon which road you're going to take. That's why you may call the numbers angel numbers. I'm sorry, angel numbers, when they're really an angle that you're supposed to take when you start seeing angel numbers, because it's the same word. It's the same word, just mixed up. That's the L and the E are switched with each other. Angel and angle is the same word. So if you're seeing quote unquote angel numbers, it's what angle you are going to take. That's going to be very important for you. So if you're seeing 111, let's put it like that. The 111 is a cycle of expansion and growth and creativity, but on a negative is the cycle of indecisiveness, hard-headedness, getting into reckless and scandalous things that you might go through in your life. There's a negative to all of it. There's a negative and there's a positive to 111. 222 has its negative and positive. 333 has it. So when y'all keep on calling it angel numbers, you're not thinking that there's another side to this angel numbers. It's just like the movies. On the right side, the angel pop up in your head to give you the right thing, and usually that pops up first. And then the other side is the devil that pops up on your other head. Say, don't listen to that angel. He don't know what the hell he talking about. But go ahead and go give your coochie to that dude. Go ahead and go. Don't know that the angel's like saying, I don't think so. You better stop playing, son. Don't do it. Don't go get that. No. She got a biohazard symbol on her head. On her forehead. What are you doing? Angel number. So we be rolling dice even in sex. We rolling dice even in sex. See, hey, 777. Bam, I'm out. We got to be very careful. We got to be very mindful. So these cycles are here to remind you so you can navigate better. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to those who want to put their birthday and all that kind of stuff. All you have to do is circulate $10.10 enough, and I'll deal with your birthday and what you need to pay attention to in the cycle of just your birthday, your month, the day, and the year, because that's the cycles that we have to pay attention to. Because the month, let's say this is February, right? I'm born February. February is connected to the number 2. I'm born on the 1st of the month. I'm born in 1967. Each one of them have their own individual cycle that is stronger at different points of your life. Each one of them. So when your brother King Simon says, make the best, make every cycle in your life count, it's more than that what I just put on the board, but I'm just showing you just from a basic perspective what it is. And because 1967 adds up to 23, that's another cycle I have to pay attention to. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to throw that back up. That's another cycle that I have to pay attention to. Because in certain system of numerology, this 2 represents one of your first pinnacles, or it represents a certain amount of energy that you came with through this planet in this month, which could be more sensitive. Could have been a crybaby. You could have been abandoned in life. Something dealing with relationship and companionship, something to deal with that. And then because this 1 deals with another cycle, but when you add the 2 together, it adds up to a number 3, which creates what we call that first pinnacle in your life. But also, according to cosmic numerology, that number is also what we call an alignment or your achievement number. So you need to be aligned with that number 3 and 2 being compassionate and sensitive about what you want to do, but you got to be willing to express it. So these are two different cycles working together, just like your heart and lungs and every other organ in your body works together. That's how you make it work. It's not they're working separately, they're working interdependently. Your numbers in all your charts and the frequencies are working interdependently for you. But you just got to be willing to make it work. So yes, you see the Cash App, you see the PayPal. Those who want some guidance with their birthday, they can once you send that, I will see it in the background. And once I see that in the background, then I'll put your and remember, when you send me the Cash App and PayPal, put your birthday. Yeah, I mean your month, the month, the day, and the year you're born, and then we will break it down right here. $10.10, $11.11 and up. That's all. That's the donation here. That's the donation. Stay focused. And we're using Cash App and PayPal. Those that are just new to this, we're using Cash App, PayPal, not Super Chat. Not Super Chat. We're using Cash App and PayPal, not Super Chat. So it's very important. Like right now, I am in an 11-year personal cycle. I'm born February, that's the 2. I'm born on the 1st, that's the 1. This year is a number 8 year. And when you add that 2 plus 1 plus 8, that equals 11. And 2 is also in play because if I'm not striving to be on the highest level of the number 11, then 2 automatically shows its face. Then 2 automatically shows its face if I'm not rising to my mission, understanding my mission, if I'm not aware of my mission, because the 11 is the number of mission, not missionary, mission. So don't get it twisted. Mission, spiritual mission. And there's also a negative, because the negative of the number 11 is deception, treachery, you being deceived or the person being a deceiver. That's how deep numbers, but numbers don't lie, family. Numbers came here to guide, not to lie to you. It came here to guide you. That's why when people throw me their birthdays or do certain things, I see right through all of that madness. I see through it all. I see through it all. I'm telling you, family, I see through it all. Sometimes I just don't I don't argue with nobody. I see through it all. And sometimes if I don't answer your call, or if I don't text you back because you're texting me for a session, and I see that and I look at your numbers and I see that they're challenge numbers to me, or I know this particular number can be a communication issue with me, I leave you alone, or I'll say I'm busy, which usually I am, and I'll send you to Lloyd Strayhorn or Jackie Levine or my dear sister Nina Diamond. I'll send you to those people because I don't want to deal with it. They have a little more patience. When I'm born under that number 1 frequency, I say what I mean what I say. I'll go straight to the point. So I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm good. I don't need that stress. That's just me. That's not Lloyd. Lloyd is a veteran in this, and he'll tell you in a minute that's the type of person I am. He'll tell you in a minute. I don't like stress. I don't like people stressing me. Okay, I see. Okay, thank you very much for the 1111. I'm coming to this person born 5/27 right now. I'm coming to you right now. I got this. We got this. We're going to help you out. We're going to show you what to pay attention to since you circulated 1111. Whoever that, I'm not going to put your name up. I see your Cash App. I see all of that. I'm not going to put your name up. I'm going to show you that respect. And I will not put anybody's name up. You know who you are. You gave me 1111. This is what we're going to do. Let's go straight to it. 5/27, 1981. All right. Very interesting combination, because one of my cousins is born that same day, 5/27, but he's much older, of course. 5 plus 27 equals 32, which is a 5. That 27 adds up to a number 9. All right, but this is very significant, and because you're born in 1981 And when you add that 1981 to those two numbers, that equals 2013, and that equals a number 6. And the year and what it adds up to is very important too. The year and what it adds up to is very important too. And that adds up to 19, which is a 10, which is a 1. Already, the person's life path cycle is healing and helping and guiding, and they give people the benefits of the doubt. Already, I can see that. And when you have that 6 number as a life path, you got to remember the 6 deals with friendship, the 6 deals with love, the 6 deals with creativity, creative self-expression. It deals with also conventional understanding, being broad-minded, being balanced, being a humanitarian, and being selfless. And sometimes you give people the benefit of the doubt, but you got to understand in the cycles that you have been going through right now, because let me see how old you are right now. Let me see how old are you. Let me see, 20, 24, take away 1981. That equals 43. So you're 43 years of age. Right now, you're in the power cycle, because in numerology, each one of them have a cycle. And from 0 to 28, you are in the development cycle. From 28 to 56, you'll be in the power cycle. So right now, because you're 43 years in your power, you're in your power cycle since your 28th birthday. So this is the year that you show, these are the years that you show forth your power, when you got married, when you got into a serious relationship, all of that type of stuff you go through probably from 28 all the way till now. And because the 27 is the number of creativity and productivity, this is the years of you to be creative and productive and strive to be on a higher level. I would have suggested, because you're born with these traveling numbers and this international number, this is a traveling number, this is an international number, this is a traveling number. I would suggest, if I was your parent at an early age, I would have probably tried to get you into the military or something that would have kept some type of discipline and some type of structure, because I know as the 5 was one of your leading cycles, that could lead you onto being undisciplined, all over the place, reckless in what you did and how you did, especially when you was younger. But now that you've gotten older and now that you're in your power cycle, it's time to show forth your power through creative aspects, through productive aspects, and be willing to finish what you start. Don't be scattered in your head, because the premise of the number 9 and the 6 are to be humanitarian and healing. The number 9 that you're born under leads with the 27, which deals with intuition, that deals with compassion, spiritual research, and digging deep in order for you to finish what you start. But you also have to be creative in this and productive in this system, in this vibration of 27, because that's the number of creativity and productivity. And when you have 9 that it adds up to, remember 9 is the number of selfless giving. So you give people the benefit of the doubt. I understand that, but you got to be willing to detoxify people that are energy drainers and energy vampires in this cycle also. And throughout your life, the number of completion, the number of empathy, the number of compassion, the number of inspired and being inspired, because this is an intuitive, assertive fire number coming out of 2 water numbers. So whatever you download in your spirit, you're supposed to put it to work through the initiation number of the number 9. And whatever you do, it has to be humanitarian service, and you could be a leader at it, because the year that you're born, as you're getting older, you're going to realize how much leadership quality you more than likely have. You should be knowing that, because that number 8, that 1981 starts to kick in even more as you're getting older. And that deals with the wisdom cycle that you have to offer through whatever you've galvanized over the years of your 43 years of life. And now that you're 43, that 7 is very significant, but it deals with communication, and it deals with another form of communication on a more happy level. So in this year, because you're 43, you might be in your head a lot, especially with that 43 energy. You might be in your head a lot when you really need to get out of your head, because the number 7 is the law of attraction number. So whatever you communicate yourself on a disciplined way and in a jovial and happy way, then you can manifest it. But you got to be very careful what you call into your life, because you got to be very careful of energy vampires, especially because 7 and 2 and 6. And remember, you attract people that need help and healing. And if they're not willing to help and heal and grow themselves, you need to leave them alone. That's where 9 is one of the detoxification numbers. It got to detox. It got to remove people, places, and things that don't serve your greater purpose. I suggest you do a full session with me, because, yo, if I get to your name, your first, your middle, and last name in tandem with this, man, there's nothing. I mean, if you take the lessons for what it is, it can help you. It can help you for real. Man, it can help you for real. Very interesting. Can I learn numbers? Of course you can learn numbers. That's why I got classes, family. I got 2-hour classes and I got 8-hour classes. Of course, anybody can learn this. Get my books. Take my class on udemy.com. You can take my class on udemy.com. Person born on 5/27. I hope that helped you, what I did on the board. Rewind this and listen back to it when you get a chance. But I suggest you do a full session with me. I'm just saying, because what I do is really get it in and have fun while I'm getting it in. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. I have fun while I'm getting it in. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. All right. That's the Udemy course that I have. That's a 2-hour course, holistic numerovation course. But I have an 8-hour course that if you take the 2-hour course, I give you a discount for the 8-hour course. So I hope it served what I told you, served a greater purpose. Let me see who else is sending. All right, I see Alicia. Well, I shouldn't have told you. I shouldn't even say your name. But I like this, Alicia. Okay. Let me see what here. What's there? 11. Now you got a lot of numbers up here. What is it that you? What day are you born? Come on now. You got 11 6 0 6 0 4 9. What is your birthday? I don't need the. I didn't need anything else. Are you born on June the 4th, June the 4th, 1992? Alicia, are you born June the 4th, 1992? Yeah, I need to clarify that. Are you born June the 4th, 1992? Okay, so that's you. I am Art. That's you. Is that you, Alicia? I didn't mean to say your name, but hey, you're confusing me with a lot of 1 1 1 1 1 then 0. So are you born on June the 4th, 1992? And please share this with new people, because I really want new people to get it also. I want new people to get this also, because some people are skeptical, and I understand. It's all right. You can be skeptical all you want. But like I said, if all the great scientists of history says that the universe is a mathematical book, all the great scientists, okay, that's what you are, 6'4". Great. So I'll touch that right now. If all the great scientists have said that that we are living in a universe of the mathematical books, that is a mathematical book, then come on, stop running away from your gifts and your talent. Because if this universe is a mathematical book, then you are connected to this mathematical book. All right, so let's go to the next person here. 6'4", 1982. 6'4", 1982. Let me erase this first. Let me erase this first, and then I'm going to come back to the screen. The next person up will be this person born on 6/4, 1992. Remember, you can circulate $10.10 and up, $11.11, whatever, but that is the circulation. All righty. So let me take that off and let me put this person's birthday back up. I'm doing it to you, and this is real time. This is not, I'm doing it real time to show you how it works. I'm doing this real time to show you how your cycles can work for you. So this person is born 6/4/1982, right? So when you take away 2024 from 1982, this person is 42. So you're also in your power cycles. And something in the beginning of your life, when you was the cycle that you was in a 6 cycle of your life at the first early parts of your life. I'm going to add the 6 plus the 4, that's 10, which is a 1. And it's something that's telling me that you have to, you in that particular cycle, there's something about family that you was really enjoying, and something that you love, and something about the balance with family that's very important for you. Because 6 is that number about being family. And if your family is not your family, you're going to find a family. You're going to create friends as your family if you have to. If family is not your family, you will find a crew, or a crew of girls, or a crew of women, or a crew of men that will be your family. But because you are born on the 4th day, you have to be very mindful of secret haters, people that comes to destroy or destruct or your reality in your life, because the 4 on the negative is secret haters. But on its positive, it's about building, constructing, and making sure you leave a firm foundation. And anything that you want to build, I don't care if it's a job or there's a business, you have to lay the foundation. That's why the 4 represents the 4 corners of a square. It's about laying the foundation. 4 corners of the square. It's about laying the foundation and being willing to grow on that foundation. Keep on growing in this foundation. Keep on building in this foundation. Don't lock yourself in. Build yourself up. And because you're in a power cycle of the number 4, dealing with your power cycle for the 28 years of your life, the number 4 in numerology, remember, has multiple meaning. The number 4 is the number of structure. The number 4 is the number of being practical, preserving, being dependable, having integrity, being a hard worker, and concentration. So anything you do, you have to concentrate. And you have to be practical, and you have to endure in this power cycle that you're in. So your gift and the lessons is for you to endure in this lifetime. Whatever you do, be consistent, be industrious, have integrity, be loyal, be truthful. Because if you go down the negative of being stubborn, being dull, being unimaginative, or being impatient, that can be a problem when in actuality you're supposed to build. And because your alignment numbers are number 10, 10 is the wheel of fortune energy. So whatever you put your mind to, because that's the mental number in my book, whatever you put your mind to, because this is a wheel of fortune, you can make it happen. All you have to do is mentally think you're there, mentally build it, and then mentally take it to where it got to go. And when you add that 6 plus the 4 plus the 1982, that adds up to 1992. And 1992, that's 10 plus 9 plus 2, that equals 21. Again, this number 21 shows up, which is the 3. 21 in numerology is the number of initiation. That's why in my book, I talk about the number 21. The number 21, the importance of being a number 21 throughout all your cycle. That 21 is the number of the universe, and it's called the symbol of the world. It's called the crown of the Magi. So your life path has been a crowning of the Magi, but you have to go through long battles in order for you to be crowned. You have to go through long initiations in order for you to be crowned. You have to go through tests of your determination in order for you to be crowned. But because it adds up to a number 3, you got to take all your pain, pleasures, and passion and turn them into profit. So the 3 is a writer's number of expression. You need to write everything down that you went through, pain, pleasure, and passion, and turn them into a book form, turn them into an art form, turn them into a poetry form, turn them into something that can make you some money. Serious talk. 21 is an initiate. You want that crown of the Magi? The Magi was those that were able to turn little of nothing into something. And you have the mathematical ability to do that. 6-4. And because you're born in the year, the cycle, as you get older, the year starts to come into play. And that 10, 9, 1 plus 9 is 10, 8 plus 2 is 10. That's a number 20. So the number 20 in compound numerology is the number of great awakening to some type of great purpose. As you're getting older, you're more than likely realizing your purpose. That's why you would even do something like this. That's why you would even contribute to something when you have a lot of healing numbers. The 2, the 4 are all healing numbers, primary healing numbers in numerology. 2, 4, 6, 8 are all primary healing and balance number. You just have to find balance. You just have to find structure. You just have to be disciplined. You have to become a leader of the wheel of fortune energy that you have, and you have to be willing to express it in order for you to grow, to be better in it. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Say that again. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Say that one more time. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I hope this serves a greater purpose for you. Those who want to circulate, those who want to circulate, this is a circulation-driven program. Make sure I'm clear with everybody up here. This is a circulated, driven program. So let me erase this. Let me erase my dare, the 6-4. All right, I see other people. This is a circulated, driven program. The next person, I see Lee. What's up, Lee? Born the same day as my sister. All right, thank you very much. You staying on them 22s, right? My sister born on that 22. Big up to Lee. Big up to Lee, born on the same day as my sister. And my sister has a master's degree. You're a master number. You're supposed to have your master's degree too. You're a master number. You're supposed to have your master's degree too, Lee. And then you got the double E's in your name too. That Bruce Lee was a master. The 55 is a master. Lee. 55 is a master, Lee. You know what I'm saying? So get your mastery up. If you already got your master's degree, beautiful. There's other things that you can master also in this world. So we're gonna go to Lee. We're gonna go to Lee and show y'all the importance of these cycles. That's why I named this program, Make Every Cycle in Your Life Count. And like I said earlier, all the numbers work together, interdependently together. Just like, look at it like your body. The heart does its part. The lungs does its part. The liver does its part. The kidney does its part. The circulatory system does its part. The excretory system does its part. The skeletal system does its part, but it's here to serve the greater one, the one. It's here to serve one being. You know, I'm drawing a stick person. I'm not going to try to draw nobody. It's here to serve the one being. So all your numbers connected to you is here to serve you. All of your astrological houses are here to serve you. You are the god and the goddesses. It's how you use it and what you're going to do with it. You are the one that put the animation behind it. You got what I need. And you say, I'm just a friend. I'm saying I'm just a friend. Oh, baby, you. Big up to my man, the late great one himself, man. Big up to that brother Bismarck. So he born the same day as my dear sister Nicole, former radio host, gospel radio host, and she's still into gospel right now to this day. She's still into gospel. Big up to her. So think about this. 9 plus 22 equals 31, which is a 4. Of course, 22 is 22. That's the higher frequency of the number, but 4 is still in place. So already I see double 4s in your thing. All right. Plus 1971, which equals, bro, you got a lot of 4s. You got 444 now because this equals a 4. 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2 equals 4. So what I'm seeing here, 4, 4, 4. So what I need to do right now, because this is where my spirit is leading, says go to the angel number books and what it says about 444. Big up to the 444 God, the one, the only blue pill. I don't know if he's in the chat. I'm not even looking at Instagram right now, but Instagram, this is deep. So in her book, 444, she says, there are angels and they're everywhere around you. You are completely loved, supported, and guided by many heavenly beings, and you have nothing to fear. I can see why she said that from my numerovational perspective, because the 4s, like I said in my book, are one of the main mental health numbers. And people, I wrote this book based on in tribute to people that took their life connected to that number 4 because of their overthinking. And sometimes the real thought inside of a number 4 and all these 4 energies, you have to go within in a positive manner and don't stay in your mind and your thoughts in a negative, worrying manner. Because 4 on its negative can be something that can lead to depression and also suicide if you're not careful. So my job as the numerovator is to remind you that there's duality in this. And if you're willing to keep your mind right, how do you keep your mind right? Go and get the therapy if you have to. Go to Alicia, Dr. Alicia Watkins, Boyce Watkins' wife. Go to Malika Ali. They deal with therapy, holistic therapy. Go to other people that might be doing with holistic therapy, but also be willing to contribute to your mental health and your mental stability by listening to positive, religious, spiritual things, anything that keep your mind right, because your mind, because of this 4-4 energy, is like a garden. And throughout the cycles of your life, you had to protect your mind. And that's why your life path is a number 4. The day you're born as of the 22, which is the master builder mentally and spiritually, is a number 4. And then your alignment numbers are 31. In my book, I talk about the number 31 in my book. It says the number 31 is the symbol of self-containment, seclusion. The individuals that are connected to the number 31 are advised to enjoy life. I'm saying this in my book. Stay creative, stay focused on a higher thoughts and goals. But you got 444. Bro, Lee, don't do it to yourself. And you've been going through it ups and downs throughout your life. I know this just by looking at this. You can't fool me. The numbers don't lie, baby. Don't lie. People lie to themselves. You can't fool me. And if you do have suicide thoughts, don't be afraid to go and call suicide hotline. They are trained to talk you down or make sure that you're comfortable in your mindset. Nobody's dogging you for that because I've been through it. I've been through it in my 4-year cycles, in my 7-year cycles, in my 8-year cycles. I've been through it because in my book, 4, 7, 8, 5, and 3 are the primary mental health numbers, but 4, 7, and 8 are the primary numbers out of all of it. 5 and 3 only get into mental health issues when they break down because of nervous breakdown, because 5 and 3 are nervous breakdown numbers. Walt Disney had a nervous breakdown. He's born December 5th. Duh. Duh. Even what's his face, who was born the same day as him, Little Richard, had a nervous breakdown because he didn't think he was getting accolades for him being the king of rock or the maker or the founder of rock and roll and all that. So he had a nervous breakdown at one point of his life. Read their biography, read their story. It's there. So I'm saying this now, because you're born in 1971, that 10 plus the 7 plus the 1 equals 18. Now, this is very interesting because this is a 9. This is very interesting. Hold on, let me take a drink of my coconut water and white rum. I drink my. I'm going to get to everybody before I finish, family. I'm going to get to everybody. I see people are sending their Cash App and PayPal. I'm going to get to everybody. I see June in the building. No, not June. I see Harley in the building. I see also, who else I see? I see Davis, Alfred in the building. Big up to them. I got y'all. Y'all coming up next, so look out for that. I just want to make sure y'all know that I see you. I see y'all sending your stuff. I got this. Respect to you. Let me hold on 1 second. Let me just get rid of that. Boom, boom, boom. So Lee, I'm going to share something with you again. Now that you are born in the year of the 1971, which adds up to an 18. In my book, and this could help you. This could help you because you have so many fours surrounding you. The master number is the master of not just architecturally building things outwardly, but also inwardly. And the only way you do that, like the late, great Dr. Arthur Fletcher said, he was born December 22nd. And he said, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. Iyanla Vanzant, born on the 13th of September, she says, the solution is in the same room with the problem. You are the solution. And because all of these vibratory number energies that are connected to you can help you to resolve that solution, but it's going to take you to put in that work, because the number 18 in compound numerology is the symbol of the material side striving to destroy the spiritual side of nature. So in other words, you got to bring balance, because 18 is the exploration of the secret realms. It's also, in my book, I talk about it being a headstrong leader, but also humanitarian service. So the more you help people from a humanitarian, whether it's through communication radio, because fours rule the communication world. It rules the technology world. It rules the media world. That's why my sister's in radio. She's doing her thing in radio. She's doing her thing in radio, and she done television before. She used to host the McDonald, the McDonald Fest. She used to host the McDonald Fest. Y'all are supposed to be doing great things on a global level, because 22 is the number of global stuff. But because you have the 18, you got to finish what you start. You got to be creative at what you want to do. You got to be able to circulate finance and have multiple streams of income, but you have to finish what you start on an international, global level. 9 is an international number. 22 is a global number. You can do it. You can do it. You can get it if you really want. Jimmy Cliff. You can get it if you really want, but you must try. Try and try. Try and try. We'll succeed at last. You'll succeed. But you got to keep your mind high, Lee. And I love your name, Lee, because Lee in both systems of numerology is, oh, damn. Lee is the letter L is a 3, and the double 5s, the double E's are 55. So that adds up to a number 13. Damn, you got another number 4 in your chart. I can't make this up, Lee. I can't make this up, my brother. Look at this. Look at this. In both systems of numerology, it adds up to a 13, which is a 4. 13, which is a 4. Jesus Christ. I can't make this stuff. Get your mind right, Lee, and stop playing. That's all I'm telling you right now. Keep your mind high. Don't let nobody pull you down. You got power in your mathematical DNA, because 13 is the number of power and dominance. But if you don't use it correctly, it will wreak havoc. And I know you got a full name. I know that's not your complete name. You got Lee, Mikkels, and all that. But you got a lot of 4s in your chart, sir. You got a lot of 4s in your chart. But 55 that shows up in your chart, that's the double E. That intensifies the name Lee. And 55 is the number of fearlessness, adventure, taking the risk, Don't be afraid to heal and grow and mentally grow to be your best self. Don't do it. Don't be afraid. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. I've said that a lot of times, quoting people like Dr. Farrah Gray and other great motivational speakers that say that. Everything you want is on the other side of fear, especially if this number is a number of fearlessness. And if once you overcome fear, then you can build and be on a global level. And then you can finish what you start, all of them. And then you can communicate better because 4 is the number of communication on a multiplicity of levels, especially in TV, media, communication, all of that. You got a story to tell. Go and tell your damn story and stop playing. Go tell your story. Go tell your story, my brother. And I know when I take away, let me see, I know you are 52 years of age now, I believe. I think that's what it is. You're 52 years of age. Go tell your story. It's time. It's time. Just finish what you start, be creative, and be willing to create multiple streams of whatever you're going to tell. Because you got a lot of ideas that be coming to you all the time. You just got to write them down and do them in 22 days, 22 weeks, 22 months, the 22nd of every month. You want to take your ideals and your business to the next level. Take it to another level. Take it to another level because you came through with those numbers to do that. But if you choose not to, it's up to you, Lee. You got enough Lees in history that you could, General Lee, Bruce Lee, Spike Lee. You got enough Lees in history to know that you need to be fearless and do what you got to do and find your power. It's there. All right. So I hope that helped you, Lee. I hope that helped you a lot. Yeah. See, Octavia, you just coming in. I'm only doing Cash App and PayPal, but Octavia, you just coming in. You're just coming in and you don't know the protocols. Super chat takes too much. That's why we don't do super chat. You see, I've been scrolling PayPal and Cash App on the bottom for a reason, Octavia. I'm gonna still do what you do. I'm gonna still do it but you're not. Again, you're just jumping in and doing what you want to do. And that's the number 28 energy. I understand. Y'all do 28's number ones. They do what they feel they got to do, and then you're born in the 5th month. I got all of that. I understand. But again, I'm only doing Cash App and PayPal. Cash App and PayPal link is pinned to the top of this chat. So you got no excuses. Cash App and PayPal link is pinned at the top of this chat. The top of the chat is Cash App and PayPal. No super chat. Say that again. They take too much out of us. They take too much. No super chat. Say that again. No super chat. I'll respect the super chat, Octavia, but I do not accept super chat. I'm being real. Yeah, I know. You're moving too fast. In Jamaica, they say you're too fast. You're too fast. You can't be too fast. And that's that 5 energy. That 5 energy, you born in the month, and you're a Gemini. 5 energy again. Too quick when you just need to take a breather and say, yo, wait a minute. Wait. Too fast. I see somebody, look at that. Even this guy, yeah, YouTube been on that BS. Yes, they on that BS, but it's all right. We know who it's run by. It's not our platform. I got it. Respect to the YouTube owners, but we gotta do what we gotta do. That's right, Brian. They on some BS, but it's all right. It's all good. But I'm moving from Lee. Let me go. I'll come to you in the next few. Matter of fact, let me come to Octavia right now since she circulated some. Let me come to Octavia because and let me see on my super chat. Okay, I'm coming to you next. Hold on one second. I'm coming to you next after Octavia since she circulated some funds through super chat, which I do not accept super chat. It's going somewhere, but they're taking too much out of it. And every penny counts, no doubt. Everything counts. Enough respect to this person that sent it. However, I just want to let people know, don't send it via that way. Wait a minute. Alfred, you sent 70 cents? Really? How disrespectful can you be? How disrespectful can you be? Did you hold on one second. Let me make sure. Let me not disrespect you. You sent 70 cents for a reason. I know you sent 70 cents for a reason. Let me make sure. Let me go through this. Boom, boom, boom. I don't see any other funds that you sent. I don't see any other funds that you sent, Carl Davis. You said, I forgot to put my date, LOL. Okay, let me see. Okay, I do see it, Carl. I see it. I'm sorry. You're right. You did forget to pull your date. I'm sorry, Carl. You're absolutely right. You sent 11/11 and then you sent 70 cents because you forgot to pull your birthday. All right. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. I was about to call you out. I'm about to call you some names here, sir. We're coming to Miss Harley after I do Octavia, and then we're coming to Carl from out of Canada. I believe he's from Canada. This looked like a Canadian. Yeah, I used to live in Montreal. That's Ottawa. Yes, I used to live in Montreal. So I'll show that respect. Now, okay, so forgive me, Carl. I was about to call you out. About to call you some choice words. I was about to call Carl some choice words, boy. Woo! All right. Let me erase this. Oh my gosh. Man, you know I love what I do. Boy, I love what I do. And again, family, before I give Octavia this breakdown with her birthday and all that, just remind you that I have two different sessions now. I don't just do one 30-minute to 35-minute session. I have two different sessions. I have the 10 to 15-minute session, and that's only dealing with one name, your first name and your birthday. And then after that, I will email a breakdown of your first name, a basic breakdown of your first name and what it means and what's the gift that you came with that first name. And if you do the 30-minute to 35-minute session, then I require your first, middle, and last name and your birthday, and I'll break down all three of those names. If you don't have a middle name, it's all right. I'll break down those two names, but I send a written email alongside the recording of the session that we talk about. But the 15 minutes, the 10 to 15 minutes is a pre-recording, and you're allowed to ask 3 questions. You're allowed to ask 3 questions in the pre-recording because it's a pre-recording. And then but you can text me your first name if you just want to do, and your birthday if you just want to do the 10 to 15-minute session and get your name broken down in the email also on what it means to have that first name. And you can text me if you want to do the 30-minute session, 30 to 35-minute session, but you will talk to me directly and get to ask me all kinds of questions and all that. Remember, this is not psychic. This is dealing with patterns and cycles and sequences. And I will also break down your full name and all the numbers connected to the name and what it means to have the names that you have from a numerovational perspective. So yeah, I got a new system now. I got 2 different sessions. Single name and birthday and your full name and birthday. And let's do it. You know, that's what I'm about. I'm about helping people as much as I can with their mathematics. And that's what I'm here for on this planet, to help people. Okay, Octavia. Octavia, my dear. You're lucky. You're a beautiful sister too. Stop playing. Lucky I love Gemini. Y'all be playing with me, but I love Gemini. Yeah, I love me some Gemini. Big up to Dr. Boyce Watkins' wife. She's born the same day you're born. She's born the same day you're born. 1990. Okay, you're a youngin', huh? Okay, you're a youngin'. Okay. Okay. 5 plus 28 equals 33. Oh! Congratulations. Congratulations, my friend. Already, I know you came here to heal people, my friend. You came here to heal people in a jovial and happy manner. More than likely, you love good and beautiful things. You might have loved animals or plants or turtles or frogs or or birds. You might have a love for things because when 33 comes through, 33 is the Christ anointed energy. And let me read something about 33 from an older numerologist book. Let me see what she says. This is, I ain't afraid to share information. Numerology, language of life. I don't just come out of my books. I like to read other people's books. She says, the key word is the daughter/son of God, symbolizing someone who is joyfully bringing forward the higher consciousness of love. The term, the Christ energy, is connected to 33. It vibrates with things of the 3 and the 6. The colors is orange and peach. The gem is diamond. And the musical note is B. And the guardian angel, the guardian archangel for 33 is Michael. So that's what you need to resonate on that higher level of understanding why 33 is such an important factor in your life. Because you came here to be the Christ anointed. You're born with that vibration, and Christ only means exactly what it means, anointed. But you're anointed to do something in the healing field because the 6 is a healing number of balance, truth, justice, reciprocity, healing, and forgiveness. So whatever happened in your family life, whatever happened in your other life, whatever happened with your mom or your dad, you need to forgive, because the more you forgive and let go is the more you will grow. If you happen in relationship, forgive, let go, and grow. So in the early parts of your life, you love family and family love you, but things could have happened that could have obstructed that. But the premise of the number 33 is for you to be joyful and joyous and jovial in whatever you come to and whatever you do it. So your gift, because you have that 33, and I ain't even do your full name, and I know I see a whole lot of good information in your full name. Yes, the number 33 is a writer's number, no doubt. You said, you Octavia the writer, 33 is the writer's number. But you're here to write things that's going to heal, guide, and teach, and bring joy to the world. Joy to the world for all the boys and girls. You got to bring joy to the world, especially for young people, especially for young children. Bring joy through your books, through your artistry, because 28 equals a 10, which is a 1, which is a 1, which is a 1, which is also a writer's number. But this, again, is the Wheel of Fortune number. Whatever you put your mind to, whether it's good or evil, you can accomplish it. You can make it happen. You can be the leader of it. But because you're going to stay on the positive aspect, because your alignment number is a 33. Let me read something to you about the achievement number 33, written by Michael Brill, decoding numerology for decoding behavior. Like I tell you, I ain't afraid to share books. You might not be as proficient as me or Lloyd or anybody else and do it the way we do it, but at least you can learn how to do it for yourself and your family, to give them some guidance. And only time I tell people to come to me is if they have some emergency, that they really are indecisive about something. They really want to make certain move, and the numbers reveal the cycles, the sequences throughout your life. 33. What he says in 33, he said 33, the positive of the number 33 at that particular part of your life and part of your chart, with excellent communication and guiding skills, a charismatic personality, and a deep universal insight, a person with this number can become a master teacher, master healer, master judger or healer for the world at large. But you got to bring healing, balance, and truth and justice to everything you say, even relationship, because you attract people that need help and healing a lot, Octavia. So you could be a therapist just like Dr. Alicia Watkins has become. She become a therapist. So if she attracts these people, if you became a therapist, then you'll make money from those people. You don't just let them use you and suck your blood or suck your energy, because you give people the benefit of the doubt. I understand. You could tell by Dr. Alicia that she gives people the benefit of the doubt. She really naturally loves because of that 33 energy, and both of y'all born on the same day. And when I add the year that you're born, 1990, oh Lord, that's 2023, which equals 5, 6, 7. You have the law of attraction frequency right there. You have the law of attraction frequency right there, but it's giving you an indication that you have to go deeper from a spiritual aspect in order for you to attract what you want from a physical aspect. So you got to have a vision board. You need to produce vision boards for every year or everything that you want to accomplish, but make sure in your mind's eye that you're doing it because of love. Make sure in your mind's eye that you're doing it because your creativity wants you to do it. Make sure in your mind's eye that you are spiritually grounded in it. And the number 28, if you read my book in numerology, numerovation, the number 28 is a symbol of something. It's the symbol of promise and possibilities. It's a number of careful planning for the future. So whatever you do, you have to have a blueprint because you have the 28, which deals with compassion and dealing with discipline. So you have to carefully plan it out and align yourself with things so you can heal the world and heal yourself and your family, finding balance with jovial attitude and a loving attitude so you can be the wheel of fortune and be able to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish, whatever you put in your mind. And so you can also be the one who shines light on things because the number 19 is the number that shines light because that's the number of the sun. And you just have to, whatever you start, you finish because of the 1 and the 9 deals with the alpha and the omega energy. As long as you're creative, as long as you're constructive, as long as you're willing to do what you have to do on a spiritual basis because your life path is a number 7 and that deals with spirituality, analysis. Don't overthink, but analyze, meditate, and then manifest. Octavia, I hope what I shared with you about the cycles of your life, why you got to pay attention to your numbers in every cycle that you're in, because all of them are here to assist you, just like your heart, lungs, and kidney is here to assist the one body. They're here to assist you. Numbers did not come through to control you. They came to guide you like a GPS. Keep it simple and keep it moving. Thank you very much. Next time, you know to do Cash App. Do not do what you call it, super chat. They take too much. I hope this really helped you, my dear. I hope this really helped you. You know, I hope it really helped you. Put in the chat if it helped you. If it helped you, hey, you can rewind this and listen back. I'm guaranteed it will explode some DNAs in you, and some RNAs will carry that explosive DNA away along the route. All right, let's go to this next person here. Boom. Hold on. We got Harley. Alicia Harley. Hey, Miss Harley. Okay, 1026. You sent me 1010. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Coming to you next. Hold on 1 second. Oh man, let me copy and paste this and so I can put it in front. Coming to you next. Okay, thank you, King. It did help me. I'll send PayPal to make. Oh, thank you very much, beautiful. Oh, see, you're such a healer. See, that's why I love my Gemini girls. You know, I'd rather date Gemini sometimes. You know, that's the type of person I am. I like Gemini women. You know what I'm saying? Y'all a little cray-cray, but it's all good. Y'all a little cray-cray, but it's all good. I love y'all. You know, because I got a lot of 5s in my chart, so I know I got a lot of Gemini in my energy. Woo, Lord. Hold on 1 second. I know King Simon's talking too much. Let me go to the next person. Hold on, Harley, we're coming to you next. Boom, 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 bap. And then we're gonna come to my man Carl from out of Canada. What's up, the Canadian massive? Well, I'm Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, don't let me start singing that song. Lord have mercy. Let me see here. Again, family, do remember tonight we'll be interviewing the great living legend himself, Professor James Smalls. Tonight we'll be interviewing him tonight. Sending healing energy to Kenya. Something is going on in Kenya. Uprisings are happening in Kenya. Let's show the Kenyan people that we love them, That is the land of some of the elders. I need to get Prince Michael back, Ambassador Prince Michael back up here, man, because I interviewed him before. I need to get him back up. You know, that's a good brother, man. Prince Ambassador Michael for Kenya. He's an ambassador for Kenya. So I got to get him back up here. Good brother. I got to find out what's happening because he knows the elders. He's an ambassador in America for the elders out here. So big up to him. So we got we got E. Harley coming up. Miss E. Harley coming up next. And then we have Carl coming up after that. We got Mr. Carl from out of Canada coming up after that. Those are the two that have circulated, Cash App or PayPal to their brother King Simon. And believe me, I appreciate everything that people send, but we try to stay focused on the $10.10 and up. $10.10 and up. Believe me, my sessions cost much more than that. Just to let y'all know that. My sessions cost much more than that, family. Cost much more than that. And but I'm letting y'all know that there's an appreciation here because your brother has a talent. And I know all of you have a gift and a talent. That's why I do numbers to help reveal your gift and talent. A lot of y'all don't know that y'all have a gift and talent because y'all have been so inundated with so much distractions. You've been inundated with so much distractions. And I get it. I get it, family. Believe me, I get it. I was in that distraction. And sometimes I still get distracted. I know. I get distracted too. I get distracted too sometimes. Sometimes relationships can get me distracted. You know, how many of you have been distracted from your path along your path so far? Put your number 1 in your chat. Put the number 1 in the chat if you know you've been distracted. Don't forget this Sunday we got Dr. B Serious, and don't forget I said the Duke of Tears this Sunday. This Sunday we got them coming in live and direct. How many of you have been distracted in your life? From whether a friend or relationship or getting into a relationship, and all of a sudden this person distracting you from doing your business and being your best. How many people been on that distracted road? Because you want to make love, you want to be with that person, you want to be all the time, and you done dropped all your business. You done stopped doing your business to do all of that with that person, and you found out that they was not helping you to be your best self. How many people been through that? Lord, no, I've been through it. Lord, no. Lord, no, I've been through it. I've been through it. Everybody putting number 1. People putting number 1s in the chat. Lord knows we've been through it. Man, Lord knows we've been through it, yo. I've been through it. We've been through it. All of us have been through it. And this is the learning lesson. So what does that mean? It means that sometimes these distractions come to be a lesson for what you are not supposed to do, but sometimes we figure it out too late. Lucy, since you asked the mother flipping question, sometimes the distractions, yes, but did you learn from the distraction, or are you still inviting the same distraction back into your life? And if you're inviting the same extraction, same distraction back into your life, gunshot. You can't, if you don't learn from the distractions that came in your life, gunshot. You have to learn from these things. And then you turn those lessons into blessings because you know not to do that anymore. Can I get an amen and an a woman in the chat? Going to my next people, going to the next people, going to E. Harley. Why they come in such a good place? Very good question. Why they come in such a good, pleasant way? It's hard to tell. It's a distraction at the time. Good question. Oh my God. But I got to deal with this. But that's a good question. Why? Because there's 3 types of personalities that come. The personality they want to show you, which is an act. The personality that their mother and their close friends, their father and everybody else know. and then the personality that the creator really knows. And there might be one more, but there's 3 personalities. And in the first formal years, it's always, yes, it's love, it's angels, it's flying, it's all that bull crap. And then boom, nigga, please. It's crazy. But they do come as wolves in sheep's clothing sometimes, yes. And I can attest that when I was in the club life, because I was a womanizer, I come sweet. I come decked out. And y'all seen some of my clothing that I wore, suits and shoes and hats and fedoras and all kinds of stuff. I come sweet, yo. With a big ass smile, body tight. When I was in the club life. When I was in the club life, I was crazy with it, yo. And then I had the voice, the gift of gab, and I still have confidence, but I was very confident. I remember my son's mother said, what pulled me towards her was my confidence. I don't look like all these supermodels out there, but I know once I start talking, woo, she butt ass naked in my bed, Back in the day, that was me. Back in the day, that was me. Woo! Lord. Y'all got me here reminiscing. Let me stop now. Okay. Okay. Big up to Malika Ali. She says, every time I talk about my club life, she says, my eyes light up. Because I do like to enjoy myself. I had fun in the club. I was born in a nightclub. My father, the year that I was born, my father opened up a nightclub, my aunt told me. He opened up a nightclub to get more extra money. So I was born in this club thing. I've been doing this for a long time when I was in the club life. So I was seeing womanizing stuff with my father and my uncles and all kinds of craziness going on. So it was going to rub off on me eventually, of course, until I learned. Just started to getting to learn more about numbers. Just got your book, Numbers Are Simple. Okay, good. Thank you very much for the support, MJ. Thank you very much. Yes, study. And after you finish studying, study yourself and your family and everybody around you. Machine Gun Simon. Yeah, Machine Gun Simon. No, they call me Simon, the gal, them diamond. That's what they used to call me in the club. Simon, the gal, them diamond. Yes. Let me stop the foolishness. Okay. Harley, we're coming to you right now, right? I'm sorry. I was doing all my antics. Yes. I am one of those people that bring the antics. My son's mother would probably say, he cackling now. He cackling. He just be cackling. Okay. All right. Good. Now look at all of this. Boom. Life path is a number 5. The year you're born adds up to 23, which is a 5. Good. So, my dear friend Harley, you're in the cycles that you've gone through. The way you use the numbers right now, especially at the age that you are, because when you take away 1976 from 2024, that equals 48. So you're 48 years of age to now, and you're about to become 49. Some people will call that the Saturn return, according to certain systems. But 48, to me, 9, 10, 11, 12, that equals a number 12, which is a 3. I'm talking about the age right now, and you're going to be 49, which equals a number 13, which is a 4. I'm looking at everything because I'm a holistic numerovator. The dates matter to me sometimes. The times may matter to me sometimes. It depends on what I'm feeling and what my spirit says to go. I don't usually require people to send me the dates and times and all that kind of stuff. You don't need to do that. I mean, you send me your birthday and you send me the year, your full name, but you don't send me the time. That's really for astrologers. But we, the numerologists or the numerovator, can break down the times too, and when you're born at that particular time and what it means to have been born at that particular 11:11 in the morning or 12:12 in the evening or whatever. We can also deal with that if we want to. So when I look at this, According to cosmic numerology, and that was written in this guy's book, Michael Brill, Numerology for Decoding Behavior. According to cosmic numerology, because 9 is at a certain position of your life, a certain position of your numerical scope, this can be your last exam on this planet. What I mean by that, I don't mean that you're supposed to take your life and none of that bull crap. I don't mean that. That means that whatever you do in this lifetime, you better do it till you're satisfied. Whatever it is, you better do it. Do it on an international level, do it on an expressive level, do it on a healing level, do it on a multiple ways of making money or multiple streams of income level, do it on a traveling level, do it on a multiplicity of levels, because you have all these numbers connecting to that number 9, and it's going 9855. 9855 is saying, yes, you are in this life, and you're supposed, this may be your last examination in this life. If there's a such thing as reincarnation, you don't have to come back here, or you may not want to come back here and do this again, but you got to live full of your dreams, your goals, and your realities. And you have to have money and financial means in order for you to support your dreams, your goals, and reality, and be able to travel and be adaptive, because there's something about you loving your freedom is important. So you got to develop businesses that will allow you to be free. This is the business number, no doubt, but this is the freedom number. And this is the international number. So you're supposed to travel, be free, and do what you got to do, but you got to have multiple streams of income. The problem is that you may not finish what you start. That's the number 9, negative. You may not have discipline at certain things about building your own. You could work for somebody else and build their business, but are you working for yourself to build your own and have discipline? There's the number 8 throughout your cycles. The 5 is your life path. So 5 says you have a need to be free. You shouldn't be caught up in any kind of cubicle, because if you're caught up in any kind of cubicle working for people or keeping you locked down, you're not going to be happy. And then it becomes lonely thoughts, because the number 8 comes with lonely thoughts. But the number 26 in compound numerology, when you read my book, it says it's the symbol of consideration of the path taken and treading lightly. That's the number 26. So you got to consider the path that you're taking in a compassionate way and in a balanced and harmonious way in order for you to make multiple streams of income. That's how you use the numbers. That's why I said, I don't just read you. I'm not here to read your ass. I'm here to show you how to maximize this. And if you're supposed to travel and move, then if you've made mistakes because you didn't think about it, you lost money, and because you never thought on a higher level and you didn't finish what you started, and you wasn't communicating clearly on a balanced level in both perspectives, then that's the problem that you've developed over the years. But right now, because you are in your power cycle, about to go into your wisdom cycle, and the wisdom cycle is going to come about for you in your 53rd birthday. Notice how much that 53 adds up to a number 8, because number 8 is one of your power numbers. So around your 5th, you're starting to feel the effects of it, that you want to do something different. You want to free up your time to do something new. I know that's what you want to do, just by seeing that you're going towards the frequency of the year, the wisdom cycle year of your numbers. That's the 3rd cycle of your numbers. And that adds up to a 23. And remember, in my book, Numerovation for Mental Stability, the 23 is the symbol of the royal star, the lion, and the lioness. It's a number that requires the love of freedom, fast thinkers, free thinkers, charming, being able to use your charm, being able to use your gifts and your talents and your skills, but be careful of overindulgence. Be careful of vices like alcohol, or being addicted to negative things when you should be addicted to positive things, from a disciplinary attitude and from a love for adapting attitude. Learn to adapt, learn to improvise and overcome. I'm talking to E. Harley. So you got, everybody have good numbers, but some numbers are here to challenge, and some numbers are here to give extra power to. But the challenge numbers are not bad. It's either going to challenge you to be your best or your worst. And 26, in my book, I talk about the 26. It is a number that says you have to be careful of bad acquaintances, loss brought by bad speculation, bad partnership, bad unions, and bad advice. In other words, the number 26 person should always recognize who and what are assets in their life and liabilities in their life, and be careful of the company they keep. Because not everybody that you keep in your company is good for you. And because number 9 is the number of straight up haters, and number 4 is the number of secret haters, sometimes the number 8 and the number 4 can share the same frequency at in certain systems of numbers because of their connective energy to each other. So 4 and 8 can develop secret haters also, because you're a very loyal person and you don't like people that's not loyal. But if anybody's going to keep you, they got to let you be you in order for them to keep you, because of this number 5 energy, because you love your freedom to be who you are, what you want to do. But freedom ain't always free. Freedom ain't always free, my dear. I hope that served a greater purpose for you. Thank you very much for 1010. I like that 1010. I hope it served a greater purpose for you. Yeah. I hope it served a greater purpose. Yes, it did. I hope it served you a greater purpose. I hope it served a greater purpose. Let me go back. Let me see who's next. Let me see who's next. All right, we got Carl coming up next, and then we have Magic. We got Magic coming up after that. All right, it is now, whoa, it's 12:04. Ooh, let me get on out of here. That's it. Okay, that's the last person. It's going to be, Magic is going to be the last person. Magic is going to be the last person, okay? Magic is going to be the last person. Magic is going to be the last person. Woo! Magic is going to be the last person. Don't circulate no funds this way. Secret haters, that's a song, King. Yeah, man. That number 4 is the number of secret haters. You got to be very careful with that number 4 energy. The number 9 is the number of straight up haters in your face. They straight up tell you that they don't like you. They don't want to deal with you. They don't care for you. You might as well get out my way. Get out my face, especially if you got a lot of 9s in your chart. Ooh, Lord. Be careful when you got a lot of 9s in your chart. So, family, Magic is going to be the last person that I'm going to bring up after call. Magic is going to be the last person after call. So please do not circulate any more funds. I'm about to shut down the broadcast after call and after Magic. Okay? Just being respectful to my time, because I got things to do, just like y'all good peoples. Some of y'all might be at work. And again, family, if you get a chance, if you want to do a full session with me, I got 2 different sessions now. I got 2 different specials. And I want to thank someone who told me to do this. His name is Sri Master Gano Grills. I had a long conversation with him while I was in New York. I'm going to be bringing him back on my show. But Sri Master Gano Grills told me to separate the sessions and circulate, charge a certain amount for the 10 to 15 minutes and charge another amount for the 30 to 35 minutes. The 10 to 15 minutes are pre-recorded. So once you send me your first name and your birthday, then I will send you a pre-recording of the breakdown of that. And then I give you a write-up of your name and all the letters and the numbers connected to it and what it means in the email after I send you recording. But also, you are allowed to ask at least 3 questions within the recording. At least 3 questions. You text me and send me your 3 questions that you want. And remember, this is not psychic. This is paying attention to your cycles and sequences and patterns. You send me what it could be pertaining to relationship, health, whatever. But remember, I'm paying attention to cycles, sequences, and also patterns in your life. And then the 30-minute to 35-minute session is And usually I go over time. That's just me, because when I start getting on a roll, like y'all see me up here, I get on a roll. I'll start pulling out books just to verify what I'm saying and clarify what I'm saying and identify what I'm saying, so I can make sure what I'm saying is what I'm saying. That's how I get down, because I try to draw from all of my spiritual energy. But yes, I do consult other people that might have transitioned, that have written books. And also I consult people. I consult other spirits also in the spirits of these books. Of course, I consult people like Lloyd Strayhorn. I don't have to be in front of him to consult him. He already wrote the book. I don't have to be in front of you to consult you. I already wrote the book. I can be your consultant in your mind or on your bookshelf. I'm your consultant. All these books are my consultants. All these books are my accountability partners. All of them. I don't know Crito Mutwa, but I read his books. I don't know Neville Goddard, but I read his books. I don't know Robert Kiyosaki, but I read his books. I don't know Frances Cress Wells, and I met her once, but I don't know her, but I read her books. Your books, your library, your collection are your accountability partners to give you guidance. And sometimes you open up a book to one page and that's all you needed, or you read one chapter and that's all you needed, or you read one sentence and that's all you needed, or you listened to one audiobook and that's what you needed and you fell asleep. I remember listening to Joe Dispenza and I fell asleep while listening, but I needed that one thing that he said that knocked me the F out. I needed one thing. That helped me a lot. That helped me a lot. So, all right. So let me do these last two. If y'all don't mind. If y'all gonna join me in this, I'm doing the last two. Carl from out of Canada. How you doing, Carl? How's Canada doing? I know it's not cold right now. Big up to Canada, man. I love Canada, man. I used to live in Montreal, like I said. Y'all know this. I've said it many times. Carl, beautiful numbers. And I want to consult the angel number book on that 222 you got over here. Because more than likely, you're probably seeing 222s a lot. Those are your numbers. So in her book, although she doesn't believe in this anymore, but she downloaded it for a reason. Everything comes through everybody for a particular reason, even if she went back to full Christendom, whatever she did. She said 222, trust that everything is working out exactly as it's supposed to. In all your cycles, whatever you're going through in your life, from the time you were born to the time you transition, Carl, 222 is going to be very important parts of your life. And I suggest you get this book and always be reminded by it. She says, trust that everything is working out exactly as it's supposed to, with divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith. Isn't that a powerful mantra to write on your wall, Carl? That every time you look at it before you leave the house, as soon as you go in the bathroom, as soon as you get up, you write it on your ceiling and say, trust that everything is working out exactly as it's supposed to, with divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith in whatever creator you believe in. I don't care if it's God, Allah, Jah, Jesus, whatever. Have faith. Have faith, Carl. Because sometimes the people born under those twos can be very indecisive and second guess their abilities and their talents, because 222 as a quote unquote angel number, the negative of the 222 is being indecisive. The negative of number 222 is being self-pitied. The negative of number 222 is being too emotional. The negative of number 222 is low self-esteem. The negative of number 222 is carelessness. The negative of number 222 is dishonesty. There's negative that comes with this as well as the positive. But the positive of 222 is communication. The positive of 222 is being a diplomat. The positive of 222 is being adaptable. The positive of 222 is being gentle, harmonious, receptive, detail concerned, companionship, kind, thoughtful. And because the 222 equals a 6, and when you add 2 plus 22 equals 24, which is a 6, you have in all of the healing numbers with you. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate are all healing numbers. 2, 4, 6 is all healing numbers. Healing number of compassion, healing number of development and structure, healing number of balance and harmony. So whatever you do, whatever you bring throughout your life and all your cycles, you got to bring compassion, discipline, and harmony. Carl, I don't care where you live, in Canada, in Timbuktu, I don't care where you live, in a brother. And 222, although it's a master number, master architect, master builder, it equals a 4. So if you're not masterfully building and masterfully being an architect, then you will go down and drop to the number 4, where you'll have to start by laying the foundation of what you want to accomplish inwardly and also externally until you grow up into the master that you're supposed to be. Go watch the movie The Last Dragon with Timac. He had to grow into his mastery. And every master in any martial arts or any system have to grow. So you can see 33, you can see 11, but that 2 is still there. That number 6 is still there. And sometimes you have to go to the ground level of the 6, the 2, and the 4 in order for you to reach the higher level of the 33, the 11, or the 22. That's what people don't understand, because most of these numerologists will tell you, oh, don't break down the number 22. Don't lessen the number 22. Don't lessen the number 11. That's bull crap, because some people are not ready for the master number, because with great power comes great responsibility. And if these not vibrations of master numbers are great, powerful energies, Dr. J is born on that birthday. People like Sam Cooke is born on the 22nd. People like Shaggy, the reggae artist, is born on the 22nd. Professor James Smalls, who I'm having tonight, is born on the 22nd. People like Minister Farrakhan is born on the 11th. But they had to start somewhere. They had to start from the ground up. So sometimes it goes straight to the number 2, where they had to be compassionate about what they do until they grow. You have to start from the ground up of the number 4, where the number 4, if you are doing the number 4 thing, then the basic meaning of the number 4 is being structured and practical and loyal and having integrity. So you have to grow into that in order for you to master it. Carl. And because 2 plus 22 plus 1992 equals 2016, which equals 7, 8, 9, equals number 9. So instead of all that I said, your life path is a number 9 that's only alerting you to finish what you start and think on a higher level, because 9 is an international number, like I said before, and 22 is a global number. But you come here to do healing work and helping work. You give people the benefit of the doubt, but you got to learn how to be discerned, because 22 adds up to a 4, and 4 can be the secret hater number. You got to be very careful of secret haters, and your intuition always tell you who they are. I'm telling you, Carl, your intuition always tells you who they are. But because you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, because you want to love freely and all that kind of stuff, I understand the 6 and the 9 are the loving and humanitarian numbers. And the 2, 4, 6 are all healing numbers. You want to heal relationship. You want to heal friendship. But some people are energy vampires. Some people came through to be a vampire of energy if they're not sucking blood. Pause. Some people came here to be energy vampires. Some people came to be energy vampires, family. And that is the mother flipping truth. Some people came to be energy vampires. Some people came to be energy vampires. And that is the problem. So on that note, Carl, because your life path is a number 9, if you do speak language, you live in Montreal, you live in Ottawa, so hopefully you speak French or you speak one of the languages. Because you're born under that international number 9, it does tell me that you would do well in speaking other languages, but are you willing to turn those other languages into money-making deals so you can be global on a higher international level? That's what. And anything you do, it has to serve the greater book. So what I mean by that, suppose you decided to write a book. Suppose you decided to write a book, which you do have some writers' numbers around you. If you decided to write a book, you need to also translate it into French, in every dialect of French if it has to, or Spanish, or whatever language you could reach it to. That's what you need to do to be international, because again, and you're going to be international through the communication, because the number 4, the 22, which is a 4, is the number of communication through technology, to television, to media, to social media, all of that. But anything that you do, because your alignment number is the 222 and the master number, and it is a number 6, anything you do, it has to be reciprocal energy, and it has to be healing energy. You have to heal. You're still young. You got time. And when I look at the age that you are now, when you take away 1992 from 2024, you're 32 years of age. Come on now. It's time. You are now officially, since your 28th birthday, you are officially in your power cycle. That means 22 is now in the strongest aspect of your powers. And the number 4 is now in the strongest. Although all the other numbers work together, 22, you're right now in your power cycle. For the next 28 years, from 28 all the way to 56, you are in your power cycle of the 22. Make use of that power cycle of 22, because that's the master builder, master creator, master architect. And let me read something to you about what this lady said about the number 22 in her book. She says, 22, the key words is master builder, symbolizing the architect of peace. The color are blue, green, and gold. The note is A. The flower are lilies, and the guardian angel is Saint Thomas, is the guardian angel. Because of the even numbers, life for the 22-4 is more solid than it is for the 11-2. Things are more tangible, and accomplishments are more in the physical. Therefore, easier for everyone to see. The number can bring into manifestation the things 11-2 dreams about. After developing the quality of the 4, the 22 will utilize that knowledge, because the 4 is your developing quality. Because when you were younger, the 4 was even stronger, because that was the development cycle that you were in. So she's telling you in the book, after developing the quality of 4, the 22 will utilize that knowledge to assist in building our world on a more secure foundation. That's what she's saying in the book, just for the 22. Numerology, the Language of Life, by Ruth Dreher. Yo, you can do it. I already talked about the 33 earlier. I already talked about the 33, and I read the 33. So you're going to have to rewind this whole broadcast. I'm right now on 22, dealing with him. And in my book, I talk about the 22. Numerovation for Mental Stability, I talk about the 22 being the symbol of a good person blinded by the foolishness of others. The master number of illumination, practical ideals, and vision. It is known as the master builder in the esoteric studies of numbers. The number 22 can be person can be highly intuitive and inspirational, with the strong mastery of the material world. Number 22 people can be creative, genius on numerous levels, and can make this world a better place if they strive to master the physical as well as the spiritual side of themselves. And I put more in it. There's a whole lot more, but it gets deeper in every book, because everybody is doing it from their perspective, and that is just a perspective. That is just a perspective. All right. All right. So, Carl, I hope you enjoyed that. Big up to all the people in Canada. Remember, tonight I will be on with my dear friend, Carrie Ann Ingram from out of Toronto, Canada. She is the co-host for the Healing Vibes show tonight. The Healing Vibes show tonight with myself and Carrie Ann Ingram will feature the great legend himself, Professor James Smalls, sending healing energy to Kenya. Okay. Does it make a difference if the day of course it makes a difference if it makes a difference. Yeah, 21 is different than 22, sir. 21 is different than 22. You know, it's not the same energy. 21 is not the same as 22. 22 is not the same energy as 20. They have similarities because the number 2 leads. Remember, the 2 is the leader of that level of numbers. Just like in 30s, the 3 is the leader. In the 10s, that the 1 is the leader. Have similarities, but 21 is different than 22. Just want to make sure y'all know what I'm saying. All right, last but not least, I got one more person, Magic. Bum, ba-na-na-na, bum, 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 ba-na-na-na, bum. It's magic, 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 magic. Oh man, hold on, let me get a drink. Woo. Woo. Last but not least. Last but not least, family. 4/18/81. I had 2 girlfriends born on this day, 4/18. One of them still hits me up to this day just to say happy birthday or holidays. Big up to her, Mrs. Demontinak. And the other one, I think she moved to Trinidad. She don't even deal with social media. Bum, ba-na-na-na, bum, bum. Magic. Interesting enough about just the number 18 alone, that's a magical number, which equals a 9. That's a magical number. 4 plus 18 now, that equals master number 22. You probably didn't even know and realize that you got the 22 there. You should now, by now. If you follow me, I'm always going to encourage you to add these 2 numbers up and then recognize that number. So you look at that. Look at that. We just broke down 22. I said everything I had to say about 22. 22 is your alignment number or your achievement number. And what he says about it, let me talk about it from his perspective, the 22. What does he say about that 22? The 22, the positive of the number 22. A person with the master number has a logical mind and pays attention to detail at that position. Such a person can be a great organizer, builder, architecture, with the potential to make a difference on a global level. Like I was saying about the guy Carl born on 222. To put tunnels through mountains. That's what 22s are here to do. Put tunnels through mountains. Go watch that movie Core. Tunnels through mountains. Run multiple multinational corporations because 22 is a global number. If you're not doing things on a global level, what is holding you back? Who has held you back? Because what happens here is because 4 and 22 are the same frequency. As a young child, you're still holding on to things in your young reality from your formative years. I don't know if it's mommy's side or daddy's side, but it's something that you have to heal because in order for you to rise to the highest level of this number 22 and this number 9 frequency, which is an international number, but that 22 is still strong in your chart. It's just that each one of these numbers have their strength throughout the years. but 22 is still one of your strong indicators that you have the propensity to do something on a powerful global level. And because it leads to the 18, which is a 9, which deals with international service, anything you do has to be of service to humanity in a most productive way. And again, what it says about this 22 energy, it says, came to make a difference on a global level, to put tunnels and through mountains and run multinational corporation, carve cities out of jungles, build roads across deserts, or start a new religion, especially at that point where you have you have a new religion you can start if you want. And what that means by you can have people religiously following what you do or putting something out there. But remember that number 18 is different than the number 9 in the sense of compound numerology. In my book, I talk about it, Numerovation for Mental Stability. I talk about the number 18 being the symbol of the material side striving to destroy the spiritual side of nature. Because it's one of the numbers that you have to be willing to explore the different secret realms of yourself. But it is a number that gives warning that the path should be attempted only by those who have come to the next initiation of life. So this is also an initiation number. And once you have been initiated, then you complete and take it to an international higher level, because 1 + 8 = 9. 1 deals creativity, 8 deals with discipline, and 9 deals with higher levels of carrying what you want to carry to a next level of your life. I ain't even get into the year you're born, and I ain't even gotten into your life path, but this all follows you throughout the various cycles of your life. I haven't even gotten to it. That's how interesting numerology can be. And when you add that to the year that you're born, it adds up to 20. Now I see what's going on here. Because the life path adds up to a number 5. And remember, the 5, the life path follows you throughout all your life, working with these numbers, working with these numbers, working with these numbers. The 5, that's why it's called a life path. It follows you. It's not the most important number, but it's a number that you have to be aware of throughout your life's cycle. The year adds up to 19. So magic, if you want to work and make your magic work, let me break down the story of your birthday. Just a birthday. Let me break down the story. You gave me 1111. I'm going to break it down. The thoughts and the spiritual, intuitive thoughts that you have can take you on, because you had a lot of ideals in you. You've had a lot of ideals throughout your life. But if you're second guessing yourself, and if you're not finishing what you start, and you're not willing to shine light and become the wheel of fortune that you are through your creativity, and if you're scattered, because the 5 is the number of scattered energy on the negative, but on its positive, it tells me that you have the ability to adapt and do multiple things, because the 5 is the jack of all trade, master of none, but it's better than mastering one. That means people born with that 5 connection and the 9, you got a gift of gab. You know how to talk, and you say what you mean and mean what you say, especially with this 9 and this 1 energy. You say what you mean and mean what you say, but you got to say it with love. You got to say that it's not going to create any scandals and disruption. You got to say things that's not going to that comes with balance and comes with a willingness to grow and build and architecturally form something. You have to be able to utilize all of them to be your greatest self. I'm talking to magic. Now, how old are you now? Okay, when you 2024, take away 1981, that equals 43. You're 43 years of age, which equals a 7. So you're 7. The 7 reflects the age that you are now. The 4 and the 3 deals with communication, and it equals the number 7. Both of them are communication numbers, just that one deals with technological communication and the 3 deals with jovial and happy and a more versatile form of communication. But it adds up to the number 7, which deals with spiritual understanding, spiritual understanding of who and what you are, but the need to attract what you want to your life, but make sure you're disciplined, make sure you're happy about what you're doing, and then you will attract what you need, especially because you're in the age of 43. I gave you a lot. When you're ready for a session, man, oh yeah, I got something for you. I got much more for you. Just that name magic tell me a lot, you know. And if that's what you're calling yourself, hey, yeah, hey. And Jackson is also connected to the 22. The name Jackson also is connected to the 22. The name Jackson. That's why Michael Jackson is so important. Jesse Jackson was so important. That 22 is a global. Michael Jackson is anybody that holds that last name is supposed to be on a global level. Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Anybody that holds that name Jackson. My last name, Brown, adds up to a number 9 and a number 22 also in the due system of number. So yes, I'm supposed to do things on the international, and every Brown that we've seen in history have done things. John Brown's body, James Brown, Chris Brown, Buster Brown, Charlie Brown, what's his face, Bobby Brown. There's been all kinds of Browns. My name adds up to a master number 22 and a number 9 on another level. So I got to know how to use these things. That's what I'm doing. This is why I'm doing what I do. And I'm getting on shows with Billy Carson, who's also his life path is a number 22. Getting on shows with Brother Rich. Richard is a master number. Richard Michael, those are 2 master number names. Richard Michael is Richard Michael Merritt. That's his name. Michael is a master number, so is the name Richard, a master number. That's why I'm connecting with all these brothers and sisters that's doing their thing. So on that note, family, I hope y'all enjoyed what we shared today. I hope y'all enjoyed what we shared today, what I shared and what we did today to make sure we kept it moving. I want to thank everybody that participated, that circulated funds. I want to thank everybody that circulated funds. We had a good explanation of everybody as far as paying attention to your cycles and why it's important to make every cycle in your life count. And I haven't even touched on people's names. The names, the first, middle, and last name, your birthday, all works together. All of it is here to help you. All of it is here to guide you. You are the captain, like Dr. B will tell you. You are the captain of this ship. You are the captain of this ship. But either you're going to make it a respectful ship or it's going to be some bullshit. Let me say it again. Either you're going to make this a respectful, innovative ship or it's going to be some bullshit. Which one you choose is in your hands. All right, family? Thank y'all very much. Thank you for listening as I greet you in peace. Assalamu alaikum. Hotep, shalom, Irie. And I wish everybody to enjoy themselves, enjoy this day, and have a great day. Whatever you're doing, be blessed. And remember, I'll see y'all tonight with the one, the only Professor James Smalls tonight. And then this weekend, we got Dr. B Serious and I said the Duke of Tears. And then we have Nairobi Vision coming in. Remember, come on out to the award show. Come on out to the award show. Come on out. Vote for your brother, King Simon. Remember, get the live stream to my brother's Gathering of the Masters. Remember all of that. Make sure y'all sign up for my workshop, private workshop. This is a private workshop. This is going to be different than what y'all see me do up here. It's going to be different because I have PowerPoint and all that, chalkboard and PowerPoint. And y'all want to come and see us all, Brother Rich, Dr. B. We're going to do a tribute to Dick Gregory, and we're going to have Baba Ashra Kwesi and Mira Kwesi the same day. It's going to be an all-day event with food, music, videos being played, and lectures. And all of that is happening on October the 13th on a Sunday. Get your tickets right now. You can scan that QR code, and it goes right to the early bird ticket. I got early bird tickets up there. Big up to Carrie Ann Ingram, Carrie Ann Ingram for all of her services. Big up to, of course, Sister Golda X. Make sure y'all get her gift certificate. Call her or text her at 470-954-2713, and she does consultation. Big up to Nina Diamond. Nina Diamond got some great services: cardology, astrology, numerology. She is the mother of Aquarius Maximus, so you know why Aquarius Maximus is bad as heck, because her mama is bad as heck also. levinuniversity.com. That's levinuniversity.com, spelled as it says, Levin University. And of course, I got to shout out my Baba, Lloyd Strayhorn, Lloyd-Strayhorn.com, Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. Big up to greenstudioNYC.com. That's greenstudioNYC.com. Big up to my son and the one, the only Jeff, brother Jeff. If you want to book a session, I got 2 different sessions, the 10 to 15 minutes and the 30 to 35 minute sessions. I have that now. Text me your full name and date of birth, or text me just your name, one name, and your date of birth, and then we could go from there. All right. Also, remember, Udemy course right now on udemy.com/course holistic numerovation, and also get all of my books on Amazon, or go to my Linktree /King Simon the Numerovator. And the new book is out. The new book is out for children. Believe me, it's more about the colors, not the words. It's more about the colors. And then in the back of the book, you got a link to the song itself. You got a direct link to the song itself. And if you want the hardcover collector's edition, it's $88 for the hardcover. Now, if you pay for an $88 hardcover before the end of this week, the end of next week, then I might have tickets for you for the Forbidden Knowledge Awards too on August the 4th. If you pay for this book, I'm doing it all. Thanks to the person that did purchase my children's book just now, and I gave her a ticket because that's what I was promoting. I want to make sure she got it and we got it and everybody else got it. You know what I'm saying? So big up to everybody that has been doing it. Woo, man. Man. Everybody got it. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. People are texting me. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. All right, family. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. This has been your brother, the host of the Numerovational Perspective, the Mathematical Universe, King Simon. I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully at one of those events, hopefully at the gathering, the masses. Come hang out with us. Come give us a hug. Come take pictures. I think me and Professor Griff is going to be set up next to each other like we did at the Black Magic, the Club 363. We're going to have a good time because we be watching our backs. We know how we do this. All right, so it is what it is. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Be safe, be great, and stay out of trouble, family, and stay numerovated. Take care. Content disclaimer: the views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed.
King Simon, I love him. He's family, and he has one of the top shows on the Forbidden Knowledge TV network, actually. That's right. So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't. Yeah, this show is called, it was really based on numerovation. It's a numerology show, and it's called How to Calculate Your Destiny. Yes. By King Simon. He's the host of the show. The show has done so well, we're now getting ready to start working on filming season 2. All right, so King Simon, one of the top shows on Forbidden Knowledge TV, streaming TV platform.
We have a BOGO deal. So if you buy a ticket to the award show, you can get into the Forbidden Conference for free.
You can also watch the live premiere at the conference of Anunnaki Ancient Secrets Revealed.
It's going to be a phenomenal day. So make sure that you guys buy a ticket to the award show. You get into the conference for free.
Hey everyone, it's Billy Carson, aka Forbidden Knowledge. I am thrilled to introduce to you an extraordinary weekend event happening right here in Miami, Florida on August 3rd and 4th. It's none other than the second annual Forbidden Conscious Awards weekend. After the tremendous success of last year's event with over 1,200 attendees from around the globe, we knew we had to make this year's event even more spectacular. On Saturday, we have a captivating conference lined up featuring world-renowned speakers such as Muhammad Ibrahim, Merkaba 13, Robert Grant, Billy Carson, and a women's panel hosted by Elizabeth Carson. Following the conference, we'll set sail for a VIP yacht cruise at sunset where you'll have the chance to mingle with your favorite nominees and celebrity guests, all hosted by yours truly, Billy Carson. On Sunday, August 4th, kicks off with a Forbidden Knowledge Book publishing signing event, followed by the highly anticipated second annual Forbidden Conscious Awards. This is a red carpet affair, so come dressed to impress. Remember, last year we surprised a lucky guest with an Audi A4 during the awards, and this year we're upping the ante with a chance to win a Mercedes-Benz. So make sure you secure your tickets early. This event is sure to sell out quickly. I cannot wait to see each and every one of you there for what promises to be an unforgettable weekend.
So now, let's suppose the day has come. We have first contact, and the government and the military are scrambling to try and formulate some sort of plan to deal with this. We don't quite know what we're facing. And one of the big issues, of course, is communication.
Tonight, it's Billy Carson. We're going to be talking about his new series, Anunnaki. The plans for 2024. It's going to be premiering across the country. We're going to be talking about that. And we've got a very, very special announcement tonight.
U.S. intelligence officers discovered a number of top secret documents. They confirmed that Germany was indeed exploring the under-ice space of Antarctica. There have also been reports of underwater submersible objects coming right up out of the ocean.
The beginning of this year was so startling in its energetic imprint that I thought, I want to get a really clear idea of what's coming up. Many of us have heard throughout the last few years that we're going into a time that is going to be more challenging.
You'll be learning how numbers dictate everything in the universe and how you can use this knowledge to help you on your journey. We're going to make the mathematical universe simple for you to break down the calculations of your future.
So remember, our job as studiers of these metaphysical, esoteric knowledge is to help enhance people to be better. I, as a numerovator, using the numbers, or quote-unquote numerals, and motivation to get people to understand why they need to activate their numbers to be their very best self and maximize it. Because the numerals hold a frequency. And if you're willing to turn up that frequency, then that frequency can help to guide you and navigate you to a higher height that will allow you to spiral to be your best self. We must remember that.